Hello everybody and welcome back. If you have been joining me on my Pilates series, we are on number 4, and even if you haven't, all are welcome, all levels are welcome. You can jump in and still go back and watch those other ones. Each time I'm introducing a new position in Pilates. We're doing it in a beginner fashion and we're just progressing together as a group. So you will need a towel for your forehead when we lay down prone, and that's all. So grab your mat, grab your towel, and let's go do some Pilates. All right, so let's start with our warm-up and let's set that position up. So your heels are going to be together in our Pilates V, palms facing forward, and close your eyes. So let's get our breath going and then we will incorporate our movement. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out of the mouth like you're fogging a mirror. Keeping your shoulders down on the inhale, feeling the rib cage expand east to west. And as you exhale, feel everything just cinch smaller in your waistline and in the rib cage. Good. As you are focusing on your breath, let's ground those feet into the mat. So feel them solid on the mat and visualize those roots coming out of the bottom of your feet and just growing and getting longer into the earth as you breathe. Feel those feet nice and solid and stable. Visualize roots just deep into the earth under those feet. Now, as you draw those legs together, feel the inner thigh muscles engage so that both of those legs now feel like one solid piece. Visualize your tree trunk. Those legs drawn together, nice and stable. It's a stable base for your tree and for your body. Feel the glutes engaged. Feel the muscles in between those hips drawn together and lengthening up nice and long. That torso feeling longer. Your chest is open. Now feel those arms lengthening to the floor, those fingertips reaching for the floor so that the shoulders are moving away from the ears. Feel the upper back engaged, keeping you up nice and tall. Your chin is parallel to the floor, ears over the shoulders, and the crown of the head lengthening to the ceiling. So continue your breathing as I'm talking. It should feel like work to maintain this. Remember, everything in Pilates, all of our movement is on purpose. So those legs are engaged, glutes engaged, core lengthened, arms lengthened to the floor, crown of the head lengthening up. Feel yourself tight and lengthened. Good. You can open your eyes to see our next movement. On your next breath out, lengthen those arms out to the side. And then draw them back down on that exhale, on the inhale. All right, so open your eyes so you can see the next movement with the arms. On your next breath out, lengthen out, and then on your inhale, draw the arms back down. So now add the resistance in the air. And then draw it down. So when you are doing this movement, feel the shoulders and chest. And then when you're doing this movement, you're feeling upper back and triceps. Now the rest of your body, nice and stable and strong. Imagine these arms are the branches of the tree. Good, let's do 2 more. And draw down. Good. So we're in neutral, and I think I may have discussed it in a previous Pilates video. And making sure in that side view, your neutral is not here or here. So you're right in between that, and then the goal is to engage and draw everything to maintain that neutral. So no matter what movement we add, you're always in neutral. So now we're gonna just add a slight knee bend. So if you need to separate your feet a little bit just from an injury or it doesn't feel good, please adjust as you need to. So pull everything in, lengthen, arms lengthen. On your next breath out, we're gonna bend the knees slightly and maintain it neutral. So this is not gonna change. So it's feel that stay, and then so it stays the whole way down and up. Good job. Feel the legs warming up. Slight bend. When you draw back up, squeeze those legs together. Really emphasize that draw, making your tree branch again. And zip those legs. Shaking. That means we're really engaging everything. 2 more. Zip those legs. Good, 1 more. Ooh, very nice. All right, so let's just do 1 more thing in this neutral position. Keeping everything lengthened, tight. Don't let anything go yet. Pull it all in. lengthen up tall. So on your next inhale, on the inhale, we're gonna take the head forward. So it's, and on the breath out, back and lengthen tall. Inhale. And inhale. Very nice, 2 more. Last one. Oh, very nice. All right, so from here, we're gonna go down to the mat and we're gonna start with seated neutral. So if you didn't already, grab your towel, grab a swig of water if you need to, and I will meet you down on the ground. So we are on the ground now. So I'm going to face you in this position, just so you can see everything from this angle. So we are going to have our legs bent. And let me just also preface this. Seated neutral is one of the hardest positions to maintain in Pilates. So if you need to adjust and shake it out and take a break or anything while we're in this position, it is totally normal because it is the most difficult position to maintain. So one of the things you're going to find is your hip flexors are going to be on fire because it might be a new position for your body, and that is, again, normal. So if you need to shake out or break from the position as many times as you need to, I totally have been there, okay? So we are gonna have our legs bent and feet, knees, everything in alignment so we're not like this. The other thing is we are lengthened up. So side view of this is back is straight so that you look like a perfect L 90-degree position here in this position. So again, that's a hard position to maintain. So if you need to take a break throughout any of this, please listen to your body, okay? So we are here trying to focus on the core and take away from the hip flexors. I know it's hard, but just try. We're gonna rest the arms by our side like we do when we stand in neutral. And we're gonna set it up exactly the same like as if we're standing. So shoulders down away from the ears, draw in and lengthen up. So I know I'm gonna say this, I know it might be hard to get the visual, but I want you to engage your glutes. I know you're going, but I'm sitting on them, but that's okay. I just want you to just give it a little, okay, right there as we're sitting up and lengthened up nice and tall. Keep those legs in. Might want to do this, but don't. All right. So just like when we warm up, on your breath out, you're gonna lengthen those arms out. Shoulders down. Resistance in the air. On your next breath out, bring it to the front. On your inhale, breath out. Oh yes. Feel the upper body, you feel the resistance, but you're also having to maintain this position. I'm right there with you. Good, one more. bring it down, and let's take a break from those. Ah, the hip flexors constantly engaged. We want to try to train them to relax in this position. It takes a while and it can be done. Just initially, it's burning a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, so now let's do another action in this position. So let's come back to that seated neutral, legs bent. Pull yourself right up. Draw in, lengthen up, arms by your side. On your next breath out, lengthen those arms out in front of you, palms facing each other. On your next breath out, we're going to lengthen the torso to the back wall. Inhale, come back up. So notice you're staying straight. We're just moving back and then coming back up. Inhale. Ooh. Oh, good job. Good, 2 more. Oh yeah, feeling that core. Last one. Whew. Oh, go ahead and lengthen those legs. Holy cow. Lean back and rest your head. Good job. You see why that is a difficult position to maintain. Yes. All right. So we are going to do one more, because why not? But this time we are going to have our legs straight out in front of us. So now you don't have to worry about that. That burn, it's just gonna be a different burn, that's okay. So we're gonna be in a perfect, again, 90-degree angle, legs straight out. And if you have tight hamstrings and you find this position hard because you're like, it hurts. I know, just do what you can do. If you have to have your legs bent, that's fine. We'll work on that flexibility, but yeah, that's a whole nother video. So we're going to be here again, draw up and lengthen up. So you're going to be on those sits bones too, right there on them. Abs working. Again, not a fun feeling. It is work the whole time. So lengthen those arms out to the side. It's work to just sit like this and maintain. You can feel it. So on your next breath out, lengthen your arms out to the side. Feel the arms being pulled and lengthened out. So now, don't panic. On your next breath out, we're going to rotate to your right. Inhale, come back to the center. Rotate, other side. So, think of continuously lengthening up. We're never gonna crumble and crunch down. Constantly here. Keep your arms open, so don't do this. You want to keep the chest open and feel the work from those obliques as you rotate. And then inhale. Other side. Ooh. When you return back to the center, focus on sitting taller each time. Ooh. Good, one more. Oh my gosh. Oh, ooh. Okay, so let's get out of this position, please. So now we're gonna lengthen and extend everything. So we need that towel for your forehead. When we go in prone position, you're gonna take that towel and roll it up like so. So my head is going to be here, like so. And we're gonna transition into prone neutral. We've done this before in previous Pilates videos. It was, again, just a little intro into prone position. And we're only gonna do a couple things here, and then we're gonna stretch, and then we're done. See, we're just like home stretch. All right, so we'll be here. Oh, yes. And forehead down on that towel. Arms along your side. I might turn my head just so that the speaker will hear me talking. Last time I did this, it really static up my microphone. So arms along your side, palms facing down, legs down. So as you're laying here, engage those abdominals and then engage your glutes. So everything is here nice and tight, all right? Rest your forehead on that towel. So on your next breath out, lengthen your head, your legs, and your arms off the mat. So imagine those arms and legs being pulled on behind you. They're getting longer and it feels like you're flying. So hold this position for 5 breaths. Those shoulders away from the ears. Feel the arms and legs getting longer after every breath. One more strong breath. And release everything back down and rest. That feels so good. Okay, here we go. Again, on your next breath out, lengthen your arms, your legs, and your head off the mat. Now, I'm going to give you a visual. You are underwater, and you have resistance all around you. On your next inhale, open your legs and lengthen your arms out to your side. And on the exhale, draw everything together, squeeze into that mermaid tail, Inhale, open. Exhale, draw it tight. So imagine we are swimming in slow motion. Squeeze. Feel the inner thighs, feel the triceps, feel the back. Everything on the back side. Open. And squeeze. Oh yeah. Squeeze and lengthen. Feel everything nice and long. Good, let's do one more. Oh, and bring everything back down to the mat. Oh my gosh. Woo, that felt good. From here, we're gonna push up and sit back in a child's pose. So go ahead and separate those knees if that helps. And just relax. I want you to slide those arms here and just let everything open up in your back. All right, go ahead and bring those hands in, and we'll be in all fours, and we're gonna bring it up to a standing position. So walk those hands back, curl your toes under, transitioning onto your feet, hands on those knees, and then let's lengthen up. One vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last thing to come up. Very nice. All right. So we're gonna end the way we started. Back in our standing neutral, heels together, arms lengthened. Feel that core naturally just pull in and lengthen long. Crown of the head to the ceiling. Close your eyes and take a note of how your body feels right now. How it feels taller, tighter. All the resistance is gone. So on your next inhale, let's let those arms float up. And on the exhale, bring them down. They feel longer now than they did when you started. Last one. And that was a great job. Awesome. And relax. Well, we experienced seated neutral and prone, doing one of my favorite ones, the slow motion swimming underwater. I love that one. I love how it just lengthens and gets everything on the backside to help the posture when we're upright. So great job. Thank you for joining me. Make sure and check out all the ones before this if you missed those. and we will just keep progressing together. Eventually we'll add some toys in, but until then, thank you. Your body loves it every time you move. So keep moving and make it happen.